We are currently, our bear educators are calling for Tasha. Little Tasha today had some very, very thick mud on her belly. And what does that tell me? It tells me that she was in the dug den. So it's interesting that Holly's had some lighter dirt on her face, but Tasha definitely had the mud from that dug den on her coat this morning and this afternoon. So I'm not sure who's going to get that den. We did open up the smaller bunker for you folks that know what the smaller bunker is. If you don't, when we go up and see Lucky, if you are going to stay until 5 o'clock, we will show you what the small bunker is. The bunker is a two-sided thing. Lucky is in the big bunker right now. And we opened up the smaller bunker for one of the bears maybe to den in also, one of the females. She is from the state of Kentucky. She was found by a gentleman who found her nursing on her dead mother. She was scooped up by the gentleman and taken home and raised by him for approximately 8 to 9 months. He released her when she was about 17 months old, as females would then be dispersing their yearlings at that time. She was gone for just a couple weeks, and he thought all was well, but then on Memorial Weekend he heard about a little bear getting into some mischief in one of the parks. And so he drove his truck to that park. He called her name. She got into the truck with him, and they drove away. The story really doesn't end there. The Kentucky Fish and Game visited him within a couple days, and they took her away from him. There was such a public outcry for her safety and for her not to be euthanized that they thought they'd try Appalachian Bear Rescue, but Appalachian Bear Rescue could not rehab her back to the wild. They knew this because she had been too habituated to human touch, and they said, why don't you call the North American Bear Center? Well, we heard about Tasha on a Friday afternoon, and Tasha was living with us Monday evening. Some very dedicated volunteers picked her up, left from Wisconsin early in the morning on Sunday morning, and then had her here Monday evening. They're pretty special people. And I think Tasha would remember that they're pretty special people. But now with Tasha and Holly being out and about, we probably will see them a little bit down here, but more or less won't see them later because they are busy in the dens digging. So I want to thank all of our visitors here. I also want to thank, and Tasha is, if the cam driver can look at Tasha's coat, you'll see the mud that's just laying in gobs on the bottom of her coat here. She's a muddy little girl. She was looking at John, our intern, over by the gate. It startled her, but she was quick to realize there was somebody walking back there. The flaps of our curtains back there also make a lot of noise, and that scares our bears and brings attention to them. So you can always see how alert and actively alert our bears are when they are looking in one direction or the other. So I want to thank our visitors here for coming to see us today and getting to meet our bears. I'd like to thank our online viewers and our camera drivers. Until tomorrow, we'll see you then. Bye.